Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Ronaldinho has it out wide and in space.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Gnabry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. White. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So what can they make of this? Firmino. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That's the throw. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now it's Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Now it's Roberto Firmino. David Villa.
Villa really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
David Villa. Oh, there's a probing ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Romario. And Romario! Isak finds himself offside. White. Now Costa Curta. Kimmich. And it's Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. Pedri. He's in a good position here. This might... Isak! Goal! Barcelona! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And here's Isak. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. White. Allison. And it's Roberto Carlos.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, good looking ball. Now it's Messi. And it's Firmino. Nice interception, well timed. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Smoking is only permitted.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution on the field, number 20, Roberto Firmino.
Here's the start of the second
Coming on
half.
to replace him is
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Manchester United do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Costa Curta. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Ronaldinho.
Manchester United are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Conte. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Acrobatic effort. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Roberto Carlos cuts it out. David Villa. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. White.
This is what good chemistry is all about. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
David Villa! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Opts for safety. Pedri into the last 5 minutes. And it's Roberto Carlos. Kimmich.
Manchester.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. This is the first of the second round of fixtures this season. Can he spark a counter here? Vinicius Junior. Now it's Drogba. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Frankie de Jong is one of the most versatile midfielders in the game, capable of playing all sorts of roles, including even regista and centre-back. But he seems to see himself as a holding player, and his ability to distribute...
It's Drogba! Promising cross.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Great defending, strong and determined. Shifted it to the flank. Zinchenko is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Messi carries the ball down the right. Oh, that's neat. Rivaldo. He's had a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now that is commitment to the cause. Milan with the corner, there first.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cleared away. What a throw in. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's pulled back. He's got away. He's found the way through. Played out to the right.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lovely feet. Now it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He's having a go! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Milan head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And the game has already resumed here.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Great hit! It's a loose ball. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. And that has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And the ball's come loose here.
The
That's a
attendance for
lovely,
this
neat
match was
pass.
71,898.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. De Jong. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Sensi. It's a really well-measured ball. Shot could be on. Heads it! They've done it!
that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Goal!
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 10.
So we have our breakthrough.
In progress.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Quality ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
That's a shade optimistic. And that's really well manoeuvred. Can he get it through? And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Substitution on the field. Number 47.
So, third quarter of the game.
10. Coming on the field. Number 11. Number 80. Substitutions taking place.
Header! And now they can spring out of defence. Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. He could be in here. He's in here! Trippier attempts a clearance. Crossed in early. Chance for the header!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Drogba. Oh, nice touch. And it's Drogba! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one.
And one more try! They've scored! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Rivaldo at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And that will be it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So what do you take? So they are faced with the prospect of relegation and are reaching out desperately for the single point they need. The fact is they only need to avoid defeat, but based on recent form, based on the season we've had, you cannot take that for granted. We will find out very shortly whether they have it in them. So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Palmeiras come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Looks a smashing ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Maradona. Works it forward. The less said about that pass, the better. Referee's given a throw. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Palmeiras clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This is promising. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. India disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Foden. Musiala. And he was alert to it. That's really well cleared. And they can counter here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Messi. Maradona. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Hernandez. And it's Mkhitaryan. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Bellingham. Palmeiras do have a chance to counter here. Looking for the run. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rivaldo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he was quick to react. Now Costa Curta. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Substitution for Palmeiras. Number 22, Mkhitaryan. Number 3, Dayo Upamecano.
And the action is back on the way.
Number 13.
0-0, and we're at the halfway point. He's in, can he put it away? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. Fires it in low. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And here's Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Belletti. De Bruyne. Stones attempts a clearance. He's had a hit! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Stones. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here.
The attendance for this match was
Svensson.
72,300.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space. There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Punched away. There's the shot! And that's a throw-in. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable... And Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Up for a header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Foden clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. And here's Isak. Isak is flagged offside.
Substitution for Palmeiras, number 47.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Substitution for Palmeiras, number 42. Coming on to replace him is number
Now it's
15.
Lewandowski. He's picked his way through. And it's Neymar. And he's quick to snatch it back. Pinches it off him. Can he get it through? Lewandowski, out to the right. Now it's Messi. A real chance if he can get through. The ball has bounced loose now.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And he'll shoot it! Now, who's going to be first to this? Somewhat off target. There's a searching pass. And the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Bellingham. Coming on the field is number 11, Di Maria. Substitution in progress.
India making consecutive changes here. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Mbappe. And that's it. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats, the curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. We have already started here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Drogba. Passing nice and neat. It's Rosicki! Oh, that's just stunning!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Palmeiras are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Maradona, it's a sharp pass. Shifted it to the flank. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Svensson.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bellingham. Back into the middle. Oh, important interception. Belletti. And Maradona. Forwards and with intent. Neymar. Now it's Drogba. Bellingham. Musiala. Mohamed Salah. Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Short changes him with that pass.
Oh, great feat, that.
Now it's Maradona. And the flag has stayed down. Mohamed Salah! And we have our very first corner. Palmeiras have the chance to go the other way. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that.
Palmeiras truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Mkhitaryan. Isak. Musiala. Oh, perfect Isak. Isak! They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it will happen.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent.
Has a goal! He's scored! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward. Drogba. And the half-time whistle goes. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Substitution for Palmeiras, number 47, Phil Foden. Coming on the field is...
Here we go again then.
Messi.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
Great hit! And it's a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Musiala! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Musiala clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's taking no chances there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now a sudden speculative strike. And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pass somewhat off target. Musiala. And here's Mohamed Salah. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Belletti. Palmeiras perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And it's Mkhitaryan. Musiala. The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Palmeiras. Number 22, Mkhitaryan.
Messi having a look.
Coming on to replace him.
And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot. He went for the corner. Played back in. Or played right into his path. Tries a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Musiala going face to face with his great rival. It's Salah! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Substitution for Palmeiras. Number 42, number 18, Isak. Number 9, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 15.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe.
He gets big! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mohamed Salah actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Salah. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Svensson makes the interception. Fred, and the counter is on. Now it's Di Maria. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite.
Yeah, towering, and someone who always has great presence. For me, he just always seems relaxed and in tune with everything that's going on. A true great.
Smoothly does it. Nice defending, physical and effective. Cafu. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Van Bouten. It's Roberto Carlos. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Spread out to the left. Goalkeeper's ball. Isak. Now Hernandez. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nunez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Somewhat off target. Bellingham. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, good spread. Beckham. Terrific header. Foden. And reclaimed it in a trice. Nunez! Goal! There is the breakthrough! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Liverpool have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration would be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Isak. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution for Palmeiras. Number 22, Mkhitaryan.
And the action is back on the way.
Coming on the field.
Palmeiras really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked at a step too slow on everything.
Isak! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their level up.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Palmeiras grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Palmeiras do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Now this could be a chance. Now it's Darwin, and he's now the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the pieces! Fred. And Fletcher! And one more try! Well, that's fallen kindly here! Another big chance to get away.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And we have our very first corner. Rudiger is there, and he can get that clear. The ball's gone astray. That is good pressure, and he's had a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Nunez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Palmeiras perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Foden. Palmeiras looking to pass their way through. Svensson has it out wide and in space. Rudiger. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Darwin. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Salah. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Svensson. Cross goes in there. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Substitution for Palmeiras. Number 9, Bellingham. Number 47, Phil Foden. Coming on the field, number 10, Messi. Number 17.
He's got the shot away! Musiala gets it clear. Van Bouten tries to clear. Moved on forwards. That's been cut out, well played. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Haaland. Dybala, and it's played forward. He is through here.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be...
Beckham!
Added time.
And he nearly went all the way.
Beckham really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
Muscular approach does pay off here. And the pass is intercepted. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.